Luke Skywalker's the conditioner.
Wait till you see this.
It's fantastic. Unbelievable.
See what?
It's a Stephen Hawking lecture from MIT in 1974.
This isn't a good time.
It's before he became a creepy computer boy.
That's great. You guys have to go.
Why?
It's just not a good time.
Leonard has a lady over.
Yeah, right. Your grandmother back in town?
No, she's not a lady. She's just a new neighbor.
Hang on, there really is a lady here?
Uh-huh.
And you want us out because you're anticipating coitus?
I'm not anticipating coitus.
So she's available for coitus?
Can we please just stop saying coitus?
Technically, that would be coitus interruptus.
Hey, is there a trick to getting it to switch from tub to shower? Oh, hi, sorry. Hello.
Enchanté, mademoiselle. Howard Wolowitz, Caltech Department of Applied Physics. You may be familiar with some of my work. It's currently orbiting Jupiter's largest moon, taking high-resolution digital photographs.
Penny, I work at the Cheesecake Factory.
Come on, I'll show you the...
It's French for a good shower. It's a sentiment I can express in 6 languages.
Save it for your blog, Howard. All right, there it goes. It sticks. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, you're just gonna step right... Okay.
Hey, Leonard.
The hair products are Sheldon's.
Okay. Can I ask you a favor?
A favor? Sure, you can ask me a favor. I would do you a favor for you.
It's okay if you say no.
Oh, I'll probably say yes.
It's just not the kind of thing you ask a guy you just met.
Wow.
Dr. Cooper? Oh, are we interrupting?
No, please come in. Yeah, I think you'll appreciate this. This is very exciting.
Oh, what are you working on?
Something remarkable. Since my prospects for the Nobel Prize in Physics have disappeared, thank you very much. I've decided to refocus my efforts and use my people skills to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Look, I'm going to solve the Middle East crisis by building an exact replica of Jerusalem in the middle of the Mexican desert.
To what end?
You know, it's like the baseball movie. You build it and they will come.
Who will come?
The Jewish people.
What if they don't come?
We'll make it nice. Put out a spread.
Okay, well, speaking of spreads, we're having a small welcoming party this afternoon for Mr. Kim, who's agreed to join us here at the university.
Of course he has. The Oracle told us little Neo was the one. You can see the Matrix, can't you?
Okay, well, obviously you're very busy with your, come, Dennis. You'll have to excuse Dr. Cooper. He's been under a lot of, he's nuts. Havana Gila, they'll come, they'll settle, and I'll win the prize.
Oh, my God, that's Kripke's robot?
As you can see, the Crippler is reducing the Chevy Cavalier to wobble.
I can't watch anymore.
Sheldon, we have to call it off.
We don't have that option. We've accepted the challenge. We can't run away from a fight.
Oh, please. We've spent our whole lives running away from fights. Personally, I can squeeze through a hole in a fence half my size.
Well, impressive as that may be, Monty is not us. Monty has no fear.
Oh, Sheldon, did we all not just watch the same video? Kripke's robot just had angry sex with a mid-sized automobile.
You are overlooking the fact that we now know what we're up against, and we can modify Monty so that he's prepared.
You want to prepare him? Install a bladder and a pair of shorts so he can wet himself.
Excuse me, but how are we going to make any modifications without Wolowitz? Have you heard from Penny yet?
Not yet.
Have faith, gentlemen. We don't need Wolowitz. Engineering is merely the slow younger brother of physics. Watch and learn. Do either of you know how to open the toolbox?
Oh my gosh, she did it.
What could she possibly be talking about for so long?
Obviously, waitressing at the Cheesecake Factory is a complex socioeconomic activity that requires a great deal of analysis and planning. Bazinga. You know, using positive reinforcement techniques, I could train that behavior out of her in a week.
No.
If you let me use negative reinforcement, I can get done before we go to bed.
You're not squirting her in the face with water.
No, of course not. We're talking very mild electric shocks. No tissue damage whatsoever.
Forget it.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that you're not intrigued about the possibility of building a better girlfriend.
I'm not. Penny's qualities, both good and bad, are what make her who she is.
You mean like that high-pitched, irritating laugh?
Yes.
You wouldn't prefer a throaty chuckle?
You're not changing how Penny laughs.
No, that would be incongruous. No, I was going to lower the whole voice to a more pleasing register.
Sorry, guys. That girl is freaky.
Come again?
Freaky.
Freaky?
Yeah, freaky.
Have a chocolate.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Ma. I have to stay late at the office.
No, he doesn't. Let go of the ring. I'm so glad we came to this Gentile strip club. Howard, here's more bacon to tuck into the Shiksa's G-string.
I'll call you back.
I think it's lovely you call your mommy and let her know you're going to be late for dinner. From what I know about these things, if a woman doesn't breastfeed on time, it's very uncomfortable for her boobies.
Don't you talk about my mother's boobies.
If you're offended, let go of the ring and go on home to your mother's boobies.
Excellent, excellent. Tire each other out. The ring will be mine. Howard, why don't you go after Raj's mother?
Wait, why don't we go after your mother?
Go ahead. I have no illusions about my mother. She is a kind, loving, religiously fanatical right-wing Texan with a slightly out-of-scale head and a mild Dr. Pepper addiction. Anything you'd like to add?
That's not gonna get you anywhere. Better pull out the big gun.
You're right. Let's talk about your grandmother.
No. I call no meemaws.
Think about this. The only way your mother was born was your meemaw had sex.
I don't want to hear this.
Then let go of the ring and walk away.
Never.
All right, I'll bet your meemaw didn't just have sex to have your mother. I bet she had sex because she liked it.
Stop it!
Yeah, meemaw did the nasty.
I said stop it!
We're getting to him.
Waterfalls!
What?
Waterfalls, crashing waves, babbling brooks.
What are you doing?
Subliminal messaging. I'm going to make you want to pee. Dripping faucets, leaky gutter, peeing.
It's not working, dude.
No, it's working all right. I have to pee.
Then let go of the ring and go.
Well, actually, I wouldn't mind going too.
Fine, on the count of 3. 1, 2...
Wait, just to clarify, when you get to 3, do we stand up or do we pee?
We stand up.
Excellent choice.
3.
Something tells me this was a bad day to wear suede shoes.
Really? This is gonna decide who's the hero and who's the sidekick?
You got a better idea?
Every idea is better than this idea.
Wait, what the hell is ding?
It's a bell.
I don't think this kind of wrestling has a bell.
Fine, how do you want to start?
I say, 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. That's for babies.
Okay, how about on your mark, get set, go?
That's for a foot race. If you want to race, we have to go outside.
No, it's chilly outside. I didn't bring my jacket.
For crying out loud, what kind of superhero needs a jacket?
What kind of superhero says, dibs on the red tights, dibs on the red tights?
All right, how about this? Ready? Wrestle.
Wait, oh, are we starting now? Or is that what you're going to say when we do start?
We're starting now.
Don't yell at me.
Suppose there are worse ways to spend a Friday night. None come to mind.
Look at this stamp. On what authority are they permitted to mutilate patrons as they enter?
I'm sure it'll wash off.
Little comfort tonight. I look like a Hell's Angel.
There's Zach.
Are you sure this is what you want to do?
It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do.
Go, Amy Farrah Fowler. Follow your endocrine system.
Thank you, Sheldon. You're a good friend.
Please don't drag this out. This is never going to come off.
Excuse me? Zach, I am Amy Farrah Fowler. We met the other night. I have spent my life in pursuit of pure knowledge. Until I met you, my decisions were founded in logic and reason. And yet here I stand before you, 130 pounds of raging estrogen, longing to grab hold of your gluteus maximus and make Shakespeare's metaphorical beast with two backs.
My gluteus, what?
On the other hand, as I look at the blank ape-like expression on your face, I have decided to adopt the Vulcan practice of Kolinar. Goodbye, Zach.
Bye.
That should hold me for a while.
Sheldon, dinner!
What is this?
This is the difference between eating and dining.
Remarkable. I'm just realizing how much Leonard's been skating by all these years.
It's not a big thing. Just think of me as a brown Martha Stewart.
Hey, Sheldon, did you change your Wi-Fi password again?
Yes, it's Penny. Get your own Wi-Fi, no spaces.
Thanks. Wow, it's with the fancy spread.
My new roommate is bending over backwards to ingratiate himself to me. Nice touch, by the way.
What do you mean, new roommate? What happened to Leonard?
Same thing that happened to Homo erectus. He was replaced by a superior species.
I'm the new homo in town. That came out wrong.
All right, let me try this again. Where's Leonard?
He's living at my place, so I'm living here.
We're living here provisionally, but I must say it's looking good.
Oh, Leonard and Priya are living together? That's big.
No, origami napkin swans. That's the headline.
It's a good thing.
So what happened? How'd it go?
It's fine. I thanked them again and let them know we're not available.
So I can drink this without having to give up the goodies?
Yes, it's all cool. Although if you wanted to talk to one of them, no one would blame you.
And why would no one blame me?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, it sounds like you're saying that I could do better than Sheldon.
Boy, these drinks are strong. Oh, Mama, I'm gonna be hugging the toilet tonight.
No, tell me. I want to know what you meant by that.
I just meant that you're not married and your boyfriend's kind of Sheldon.
And your husband is extremely Howard. What's your point?
Sorry, I have no point. That was a stupid thing to say. Can we please just go back to having a nice time?
I could. But unfortunately, my brain is lesion-free, and I remember that rotten thing you just said about my sweet baboo.
And I apologize. Can we please just let it go?
Sure.
Thanks.
Your husband's weird and his clothes are ridiculous.
Okay, here we go. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Ugh, let's get this over with.
Since we all agree episode 1 isn't our favorite, maybe we just skip it this time.
Yeah, Howard, I think you of all people should avoid espousing the principle that if something is not our favorite, we should just get rid of it.
You know, I heard this way of watching the movies called the machete order, where you watch episodes 4 and 5, then skip episode 1, watch 2 and 3 flashback, and then finish with 6.
Okay, so you'd lose most of Jar Jar, all the trade route talk, and the boring Senate hearings, which are like watching C-SPAN with monsters.
Get rid of the trade route part. Then how would Palpatine get Chancellor Valorum kicked out of office? Yeah. How would he get himself elected? How? Can we get through one holiday without you saying something ridiculous?
It's just a suggestion.
Well, you know what else was just a suggestion? Why don't we change the Raisin Bran box? And you know who got hurt by that? Every single person who eats breakfast.
Wow. I think he's taking this Professor Proton thing pretty hard.
Should we try to console him?
Or should we respect his privacy in this moment of grief?
By staying here and watching the movie.
That's what good friends would do!
Hello, Leonard.
Why are you saying we have marital problems? We don't have marital problems.
I see you must be yelling at me out of wedded bliss.
Look, just because we took our friend in does not mean that Penny and I are afraid to be alone.
Yeah, this is a special circumstance.
Sheldon mentioned you tried to get your brother to live with you as well.
Yeah, well, a circumstance can happen twice and still be special.
Do you agree with that?
Well, now that you point it out,
Are you kidding me?
we do seem to keep finding roommates.
Well, now you're taking her side?
Dear, I would never come between you and Leonard. That's for your parade of roommates to do.
All right, here we go. L minus 10. 9.
What are you doing? It's T-minus.
I was an astronaut. We used L minus.
Yeah, but this is a Saturn V, and when they launched those, they said T-minus.
It's my rocket. We're doing it my way.
Fine. I'm not saying I know why your dad left, but I think I'm getting an idea.
L minus 10. 9. 8. 7. 6.
Because you're kind of bossy.
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Yeah, I remember them going up higher.
Well, that's perfect. I mean, the one thing I thought I could do with my son, I can't even do that right.
If you want to see it again, I got it on video. It was pretty cool in slow motion.
Thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
I was being sarcastic.
How dare you?
Sheldon, what am I gonna do? What do I know about raising a boy?
What do you know about raising a girl?
Oh my God, you're right.
Well, I don't know if that was sarcasm or not, so either you're welcome or hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I've decided to write my own Christmas letter, so I'm gonna make a list of all the cool things we did this year.
Oh, fun. Can I help?
Yes, can you think of a single cool thing we did this year?
Well, both of our jobs are going great.
Sure, I mean, my Air Force project got taken away, and you're not crazy about selling pharmaceuticals. I'll just write down still employed. Oh, we had our second anniversary.
Yeah, but we did kind of forget about it, so maybe just write still married.
Right, okay, that's a start. What else?
You know, maybe this is enough.
Let's look at our pictures. That'll jog our memories.
What is that a picture of?
That's a mole on my back. Wanted to make sure it wasn't growing.
How'd you get a picture of your own back?
Sheldon took it. We're kind of mole buddies.
Hey, that's a cute picture. Isn't that the day we almost went to the beach?
Memorial Day?
No, that was the day we almost went to the mountains.
That's the great thing about California. You can almost go to the mountains and almost go to the beach in the same day.
Yeah.
Dr. Park, may I help you?
Actually, yes. Do you have any better notes on this project? I'm having a hard time reading your handwriting.
Oh, allow me to rephrase that. What the hell are you doing in my lab?
I'm sorry, I was reassigned to this project. I was told you were taking a temporary sabbatical to focus on other work.
No, that's crazy. This is my research.
Oh, Amy, there you are.
No, not now, Sheldon. I'm dealing with an epic screw-up, and when I find out who's responsible, they're gonna get fearful.
All right, well, when you're done, let me know. I've got some exciting news.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. President Siebert said you were focusing on some important physics work and I should take over your lab in the interim.
Hey, that was my exciting news. All right, I'm gonna tell you again. Pretend you haven't heard it.
You got me removed from my own project?
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. Apparently, you're very difficult to replace. Hey, just between you and me, they consider Dr. Park quite the step down.
I was trying to pick my moment to leave. This seems like it.
Wow, banker's hours. No wonder you're not on the tenure track.
Sheldon, you had no right.
I thought you said you were spread too thin. You said you wished you had more time to focus on our research. I thought I was helping.
Well, you're not. I mean, I have years invested in this work, and now someone's gonna come in and take it over? I mean, how would you feel if I let Leonard take over your super asymmetry project?
That's funny. Oh, he'd be like a puppy with a microscope.
Ooh, someone's making decisions.
Reviewing these proposals.
Yeah, because you're the boss man telling people what's what. I like it.
It's just so hard. All three of these proposals have merit. How do I choose?
Well, not with that voice.
There has got to be a right decision based on empirical evidence. Look, I made pros and cons lists, and then I came up with 3 different scoring systems to determine the best project. I just don't know what scoring system to use. So I'm working on a meta-scoring system to score the scoring systems, but the math is really complicated. Do you want me to walk you through it?
Cheers! Turn that off. You're trying to get us caught.